But why would you want to travel anywhere when our weather is so perfect, right? Alongside First Alert meteorologist JD Disharoon checking out, of course, the nice weather, but we do have a few changes in the forecast. Nothing to worry about, though, right?
Not in the near future. So as you make your way into the weekend, because let's be honest, that's really all anybody wants to know right now. The weekend's looking gorgeous. We will see a cool down, but at least we'll see plenty of sunshine as well. Unfortunately, your next First Alert weather day, that's when we will need to look out for. It's going to be on Wednesday, so the middle of next week. And it is going to be for the potential for strong to severe weather to roll through North Georgia. Now, timing on this as of right now looks to be late in the day Wednesday, possibly overnight into early Thursday. But keep in mind, we're still 6 days away. So we're going to be narrowing down the timing and really all the severe weather parameters coming together. And we'll have a more accurate picture each and every day as we get closer and closer to the event. As of right now, though, go outside. 74 degrees. It's beautiful out there. You can see Truist Park there looking gorgeous up at the Battery right now. Breezy, though. You saw those winds? Northwest at 21 miles an hour. The cold front is sliding through, and it's not hard to see where it is. 69 in Lawrenceville, 69 in Johns Creek, 63 in Blue Ridge, but 74 in Atlanta, 75 in Eatonton. So really just kind of straddling the I-85 line there, and it'll slowly continue to move to the south as we head into the evening. That's going to allow temperatures overnight to dip back into the mid-40s in town, upper 30s for folks outside of the city. So that's why we're seeing 39 in Carrollton this evening, 37 in Rome to wake up tomorrow morning, 41 in Covington, 33 in Blairsville. Now tomorrow, a beautiful day. It will be breezy and not quite as warm. Temperatures only topping out into the upper 60s to maybe near 70 degrees, but honestly, still very pleasant and still about 10 degrees above average for this time of year. And most of North Georgia is going to be in those upper 60s to lower 70s. And then Saturday, more of the same, maybe even some mid 70s as you're heading out to the east with Covington and Eatonton. Meanwhile, getting beyond the weekend into next week, Monday and Tuesday on your First Alert 7-day forecast, still in the 50s Monday, Tuesday, clouds increasing. All of this leading up to Wednesday, which is our next First Alert weather day. So here's the story that we're going to be looking at for Wednesday. Showers are already in place as we head into the afternoon. And you can see the line of storms behind me is already getting ready to move into the area. Now, a little insider baseball here. Lots of Gulf moisture is getting pulled up ahead of that system. That moisture is what's going to fuel the thunderstorm development. And aloft in the atmosphere, winds are going to be very strong. And what that means is it's going to help to increase the wind shear and also the tornado threat with the atmosphere. And that's why the Severe Prediction Center already has put out a slight chance of severe weather for Wednesday evening into Thursday morning across the entire North Georgia area. Now, the good news is by Thursday morning, most of this moves out. It's going to be gorgeous. Your First Alert 7-day forecast shows, though, cooler temperatures with highs in the mid to upper 50s.